Hello, abusuafo. Mame ma obi bia akwa aba. Mame ma YouTube fo nyina akwa aba. Mame ma Facebook fo nyina, mame ma mo nyina mo akwa aba. Eba Dr. Ren Politics. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to us all. I mean, friendship wedu. Mchiemo edine mfama obi bia. Happy Easter to all Christians. Happy Easter to all Christians. Ejidi fo amoye Christopher nyina no. Memamo a year the resurrection of a year Christ mujinidi. Memamo nyina afishia pa. Aminchia ye kanza aminchia a year nana o. Na minchia mi yanmo amuwo a year Facebook so michia obibia o Facebook bia so. Winya ba na eja. Wabo modia na wa share video no. Kama. Ewo a year Facebook. Anyway, well, eja. Nana, so what do you believe? YouTube, Facebook for more one. I say me who me Facebook audience, why? What's happening? Facebook for more. Mama me who more. Say Facebook for what? Mama me who. What you say? Facebook for more. Mama me who. Anyway, I mean, Ajwa from Poma. Ajwa, it's saying. Ajwa, bijiri sa Ajwa hoye. Anyway, yes, Facebook for Ewa Hase. Nice one. Anyway, Oba Bomodiana share a video, no. You better train come. And then come on topic near topics for the discussion. You know, Bakon Efa Kwewu, Bakofa Kwewu. And she said, and you know, maybe say, Eja Kwewu Easter there, Uko Kwewa, Unim said, Ukwa Jiweni, you are going to, I mean, mountains, Kwewu, to have fun. And to show you animal omoye a year kwewufua omotai ko kwewu no makwe do makoju many what they are saying. It has become like more or less, I mean, a tourist attraction site, especially during this festive season. But I said be koso, and it is becoming the norm for political parties, especially these two big political parties are here, MPP and NDC. Ohwɛ mu a ɛsɛ ɛnɛ yi, wɔn a wɔkɔ ɛyɛ kwawu no, ɛyɛ the two main political parties no. Akɔ ɛsɛ sɛbio. Wɔn kɔ ɛyɛ kwawu yi, ayɛ sɛ wɔn de kwawu no ɛkɔ akɔyɛ wɔn ankasa sɛbio wunim sɛ wɔn de kwawu no kɔ akɔyɛ wɔn ankasa wɔn political party rally, of which I think say we all have to, be vociferous and speak truth to power. Because sebio kwawu no yamfa kwawu amma se sebio yeko Easter yeko na sebio yakwa akoye se yekwa akotie politicians speak to us. What you see? Once again, I welcome everyone on Facebook. My Facebook, friend is I had to go off and come back again. Uko kwawu a Easter season in ebusiafo mo ban kran dodo no a a friend is saying spare parts ho adwuma dodo no a eti aboso kan dodo no won kran mantem ni across Ghana omo back to omo krom kwawu no akwaji omani ene yi kwawu no akwaji wani a na we kwawu ni anaza we tourist and now you're Ghanaian na opesa ukwaji wani ewo kwawu a akodane MPP and NDC political rallies. Eti wakodu kwawu no bohunu MPP for show mu t-shirt. Ubohunu NDC for show mu party t-shirt. Na omo de nam kronim, and I'm asking myself say nti krono omo wo hene wom. Se krono wo hene wom dia e de enti ana kromo hene entimi nkasa. Edi entipa na e prevent krum hene se sebio obebie na no wakasa. Edi enti na krum manfo no omote wo no. Omuntimi nsori nkasa da bi we die. yɛbɛdi ɛyɛ festival friends ɛyɛ the resurrection of Christ ɛwɔ Kwahu a, we don't want to see any political party colors. If you people are coming to Kwahu, you should come and then celebrate with us. You should come in your Ghana t-shirt, not political party. I mean, it's becoming too dirty. The politics of Ghana is too dirty. I'm a say, and you know, Sebio. A man for what a friend is for my Ghana anymore. Don't want dane Sebio. Politicians. Akwa say, yeah, ko baby cry kwaji ani a, then it's like, okay, let's go there and do politics. I hear politics Monday to Friday. I hear politics for radio stations, TV stations. Kwahu so a yɛ kɔ akɔgye ani wɔ abusua mu nso a, ɛno nso no MPP ne NDC sɛ daabi da ɔmoma Ghanafoɔ ngye wɔn ani. Ɛno nti wobɛkɔ Kwahu yi, yɛde adane ɛyɛ political party grounds. Ana amanfoɔ sɛbio ɛde ɛhɔ no adane campaign ama wɔn party. I think that wrong to me. I mean, share Kashma. I think that very, very wrong. What you say? And I think that the earlier we stop it, the better. Because yan stop on this year, a bedum rebino, a babaye sebiu adia edaho. What you say? A babaya DBI say edaho. I say ubia ba no peso yibi. A banisa the beauty of a yes sebiu. Kwahu na amanfoɔ kɔ no ama tourist ɛkɔ no ebinom maybe tourist ɛntumi mba because the tourist na ɔbɛba no ɔbɛbusa ne ho sɛ sebio maybe baba abɛyɛ den, maybe I'm coming to see two political parties a wɔn bɛ abɛyɛ campaign wɔn ahwɛ no mo kɔkɔ ɛkɔhyia na ɛno nso de ɛyɛ bloodbath na ɛno nso ɛde ɔhaw ntɔkwa aba wote aseɛ. Christ has risen. Yɛkɔ Kwahu on Easter Day to celebrate with family and friends, to enjoy the beauty of Kwahu. You understand me? Mwangasa moko wa munam rough road so in futuro as politicians. Are you happy? Are you happy? Mwangasa moko wa muye politicians yi. Sebio. Mwangasa moko huya moye politicians are sebio monam rough road are you guys happy? These are questions maybe sa sebio politicians are moko Kwahu. Anyway, mamincha in the animal YouTube. I don't know what is going on with Facebook, but I say Facebook I don't know. When you are A plus, I complain about Facebook. And the Facebook, I think it's the MPP party, the Omo Yene say, Omo Bomodia say, Sebio, Yemubino. Kasa, Ghana for the do no. Omo fight here, Facebook. They've reported our Facebook and they are doing all manner of things to our Facebook. Election is going to get worse. So Yemubino use more YouTube to communicate and TikTok to communicate to Ghanaians. Unfortunately, they say TikTok, you need to get a certain number of followers. I mean, maybe TikTok but I've not paid attention. It's having a mention me TikTok as so. If you are following me here on a Facebooker and a YouTuber, you can equally follow me on TikTok. My TikTok handle near Dr. Ren 31. What do I say? My TikTok handle near Dr. Ren 31. It is any name DRRE and none the 3-1 now a follow. So that at least we can have some interactions out on a TikTok and so. Because the way a Facebook for ye Beatrice Michiao, Jikanza Michiao, Francis Kofi Michiao, Wisdom, I see you, and then Manche Mingabwe Onuba Mingabu, and then also Hudu Kutuka, I see you, Nanajwa Ana Eja Nana O, as usual, my Nana O Ewahasi. Now, Eti Ayakwa Woody, I'm not going to spend much time on Kwahu Afasha NDC and MPP. Omo de adane a campaign grounds are omo time enye fe politicians munjai airtime enye fe munjai a whole vice president of the Republic of Ghana, not a former president, na mo koho na mo ye campaign. I mean airtime the munjai when fatamu. And you remember you should not be, I mean, what do you say? Jacob, thank you. And you remember a who here said mobesu so. Oh, I mean, come on. You just imagine, say, a friend is saying, Ashanti region. Na wo mudi akwesi day na amanfo be hye MPP ne NDC t-shirt and I say bia ye di akwammo ewo bia central region I think say yeah na amanfo na kundum na amanfo hye the people of a year kwa no omafa a year this festive season no as no akwa say a homecoming celebration nti munjai mo MPP ni mo NDC party politics no a ejai ene kwawu no a ye kono akwa da ne say ye kokwawu akwaji ani ye kokwawu to visit our family ye kokwawu to visit our brothers and sisters so anya Ghana fo nko na kokwawu kwawu season ni do a ebi mu fra brochire eba Oti asiye, aha. Ebi mu free echichi eba. Oti asiye. Inti emayem ma the beauty of a Easter celebration at Kwahu no. Emayem fa NDC ni MPP politics no as usual no. Emaya time munjai. Oti asiye. And when you people go there too, amo kasa nso amo kasa nya there. Obi from America, obi from Jabia, Japan, UK, France, Wabaso Bedi Easter, or Watikwu, Wabaso Bedi Easter, or Bekona, a whole former president in a campaign platform, so your campaign. Or Bekona, a whole vice president, a Wusuni Tinu, or Sa, so who's or Sa Zone 2, so Sa Man Piano. I mean, come on, politicians, come on. And you remember what Momo Kauna, Emubino, Sebio, Sebia, you're not me tramono. Because it's Susan Kamani, Kamoba Jenny, we MPP, flag bearer, we NDC flag bearer, we are paying for a samo Jenny. To me, yes, yeah, a friend is saying September festival, Ebia, Teshinum, Guamemi Krum Teshi, now I be say MPP, NDC, yeah, meaning. Oti ase ye de ne ye gie ni ye di homo wono a ye gie ni a ye hwe na party a wo ba power no wa ye nkwase asem a ye do be hye jama enya afi na abunu se teshi fo e be hye DC t-shirt ni MPP t-shirt ni nemu no obia dress kama obia in their own attire oti ase ni ye gie ni o si sebi jimi ni do so amafo se mi jai sebi no you I think the Rosina crackers. Anyway, look. The most important thing is that we am paying for. Munsia Sebiu. I know I say masaka be me. Well, Munjai Jimmy, no. What you see? We am paying for Munjai Jimmy, no. What you see? Esa most you spoil the beauty of say a man for ebekokwe. Anyway, menka ehono bebre. Menya akama adwene akyere NDC flag bearer ne MPP flag bearer. Omonye the right thing because emwa and shame crime. Otiasia. Anyway, Chicans say apparently a lot of fools also grow old. That is true. Akro ye kwasia no wonyini outside ye kwasia. Otiasia. Yamfa ba anti ne kwasia no odinyini. Anyway, yem free ho na yen call a second topic. Now, my second topic for today, no, a very, I mean, what's your topic now? Me say, a Wolomo, 63, marries 12-year-old. So there is this Wolomo, Owonungwa. The story no Ghana web. So I think say, maybe Modiana Makinkain, the exact story, no. Hey, Ghana, se bejo, se beye, aje, yenina. And then Yesu Christo was sorry. Arise Ghana youth, monso sorry. Christ has risen. Sorry. Mate sɛ yɛse ayi Baomi akɔ akɔsra Reverend Owusu Bempa. Mate sɛ yɛse Baomi akɔ akɔsra Reverend Owusu Bempa. Wakɔ wusu ne ti ɛwɔ Kwahu. Ɔde akɔ ɔde akɔ Owusu Bempa sorry. Harriet Hagen, happy Easter to all of you. Happy Easter to all of you. Now, my main kind of story, no, so that we go into the nitty gritty of this story. Or say public outrage as Nungwa Wolomo, 63, marries 12-year-old. So there is this Wolomo or Nungwa, and ono de wafa to no so say sebio obeware akwada Ghana constitution no ye mmera no etia eja akwara ese sebio obeye panyini na ɔware na saa Wolomo we mame menhwɛ na mento a story so say didn't word the bobu Wolomo numo bokete lawe true a wɔtɔ so unim Roman numeral no a kɔna kɔhwehwɛ XXX I, which means 33. So yes, mo amonim Roman numerals no se metia mo fan show mame XXX I. I'm saying 33 has taken a new wife. His wife, according to details from Ablade TV online, is a 12-year-old. Numo Bokete Lawe Sru, our Tosu 33, is also 63 years old. In a post shared on its Facebook page on Saturday, March 30th, 2024, the page said this was a customary marriage between the Bobu Wolomo of Nungwa and the girl named Na Akrumu. In Nungwa, the air is thick with tradition as the customary marriage between Bobu Wolomo, Numo, Bokete Lawe Tru, our Tosu 33, and a young girl named Na Okrumo unfolds. The age difference is striking. The venerable Bobu Wolomo is 63 years old, while Na Kromo is 12 years old. By the customs of their community, Na Kromo now assumes the traditional name Na Ajimuede. But this union is not complete without further rites. Na Ajimode is to undergo a second customary ceremony, one centered on purification. This rite will empower her to fulfill all the duties expected of her as the wife of Bobu Wolomo, including crucial rules of procreation, the post said. Let's just say, now, according to the post, the 12-year-old wife of the Wolomo is part of his assumption of authority. According to tradition, the Bobo Wolomo, having assumed his authority, must also take boy akweyo movanchame pronunciation if you emfa movanchame. I'm trying and I'm doing my best not to disrespect the language. His customary wife, also known as a say hey you, Charlie Mufanche, William Yashos team. This solemn rite occurs only once in the lifetime of the Bobo Wolomo Shite. It's added. The post has, however, received a lot of outrage and reaction from people online. Now they claim the above 18 years have all been tasted. So the search for a virgin for the man of traditional values has to dig deeper. Why? My Maximum Kweku wrote on Facebook. People are not happy with this particular marriage. Wolomo, Nungwa Wolomo, Awari, Ababa Wenya Mfie Dumi, 12 years. Wolomo was 63 years. So let's go and see what the law says. about a year this particular marriage. Into yenko what our constitution ekafa this a year particular marriage. So now let's get this straight. The legal age for every Ghanaian to get married is 10 years. And if you are below the age 10, you cannot get married. It's against the law. So we will be at 18 years, sir, you can get married. But if you are below the age 18, you cannot get married. So if any party gets married, below 18 years, that union is classified as child marriage. It will show Wolomo way or what 63. Now I worry akwada or what 12 years, it means it's a child marriage. Our laws, our constitution frowns on it. So it is illegal for Wolomo to say ope virgin tino. And I'm so ope virgin tina virgin a tasting tino. Or kofa akwada wenya a 12 years. It is very wrong. Say if anything is to go by what a year Ghana Web Air can, then it means to say this is where the Ghana Police Service they step in. This is where a friend is saying the National Bureau of Investigations this bim what you say because obi ye adibie tia emerano. Now anybody awuye bibie tia emerano, it is classified as a coup d'etat. And intina we boni bi wa ye chiwo kotu because nyoma bi a wo ye no etia emerano. And the laws must be protected. What do you say? So we need to ensure the protection of the law. What you say? Because when laws are created, conscience comes alive. What you say? The principle of law is say when laws are created, conscience comes alive. Before Moses added the Mosaic law, the people of Israel no mutimi even though Sebiu, and you may be one way to our conscience, they just do it what they are saying. But then the law was not defined until Moses brought the 10 Commandments. Into the 10 Commandments, so it was clearly defined for the people of Israel because they were what undertaking a journey to the promised land. And they needed laws so immediately when the laws was brought, people realized say me ye we ya boni. Inti emra wo Ghana ne kire say ufa akwada or ye below the age of 18 now so ware no a child marriage. It is illegal. Inti the now Wolomo ayeno illegal against Ghana's constitution. Emra no etia. Inti sebiu say oye de and now ignorance of the law is not an excuse. What you say? And that is where I say, Sebiu, Libia say, we actually we should not be teaching Bible and Quran. We should be teaching the laws of Ghana. Because the moment we teach the laws of Ghana, Ghana for adjoining will come onto our laws to do the right thing. Many Ghanaians don't even know the constitution because the constitution constitution. But who said it me a Muslim you can recite the Quran and your mother will be proud of you. You can recite the Bible, your father will be proud of you because no. What binds you as a Ghanaian is the constitution. So you have to know the constitution of Ghana. And for me, the constitution I see a started chair. I see a channel 10. I can't work class 4 or 5 they are started channeling the constitution of Ghana. JSS or call SS and refreshment. Our people must know the law on our fingertips so that at least it will be we can say that this is against the law. Now, who said a year the constitution, a year 1992 constitution, it underpinned by the Children's Act of 1998, Act 560, as amended by the Labor Act of 2003, Act 651. A our child marriage a defining a what you see. And in chile what say Sebio, we open you. we MPO, we a minister, we are henio, we a traditional ruler, we a DNDNU. We need kwan say, obeka say, utumi ni bi a wonti no. Opese wo de ye de wo pe na bi. Ente sa. Mmara na kyerɛkyerɛ mu. Enti untumi meka sɛ meyɛ ɔmampanyin nti no, me condo virgin nti me pa akwada a wonya 12 years na mayɛ dɛn maware no. Na bi mmara no etia. Mmara no na mebobɔ so 1992 constitution no of Ghana no a yɛ define about a child a friend is saying act no children's act no 1998 act 560 now ba a friend is the labor act of a year 2003 no act 651 no and also actually mu pefi edema ye nyina e be hunu se da bi wo Ghana no e kura emra wo now uba a some of the legal age for a consensual sex. Consensual sex. Consensual ne say magya tum say be mani wo ba beda umienu agya tum. Now ye wo age ubetimi say wo your ba now ye be ma ubetimi edi mpemu agro. Sa age no 16 years. It under the laws of Ghana no we 16 years. Na woni bema eda ewo ntiase mu a pay lord unti amra nipa kro na one wo dae no unti amra yentie ne you it's surprising say at the age of 18 akwara ni do 18 na ware no a weti amra a child marriage but odu 16 na according to a constitution say akwara no do 16 years I mean a legal age for consensual sex according to 1992 constitution. What mutual constitution? Oh, hey, awesome. Indeed, so I was 16 years. Na say only ubi edi agro mpem e won ti ase mu a emra no entwi ni pakrona so. Now, so anybody who sleeps with a person, whether with or without the consent of the individual below the age of 16 years, no, why then were committed defilement. Say only akwada a undi mfie 16 eda with or without the consent. And no, yemra say what committed defilement. It is a free the age of akwada no the date of birth. Kwa the last hour I been 16 years no. When no Asia and Pemwa Gora a defilement. And no a crime. The Ghana Police Service, the crime of a child marriage, any child defilement has already been committed. So honor why do you say, oh, akoda we die ne to ahyehye ne nufu ahyehye enti ne ho akono aba ifiri wutrim e dambo bi na abeta wadwene ho wate ase ye jimie because ye mera ne kire say sa akoda no nya 16 years na wonya ntiase from 16 years one ne da a defilement a crime why the what tumra. These are the things as a nation, I say observing your shanons. What you say because say I'm shanons, a hard a friend is saying George Akabile see both NDC and MPP did the wrong thing today. Very, very wrong. I mean, they are taking us for granted because they know, say, you can't. A friend is saying, almost followers will come and defend them. So, I mean, these days, when you go and talk about things that will make the Ghanaian reason, then people will come and then, attack you. But some of us, your attack, and kind of coat, kind of shirt, what you say. But you see, wohwɛ deɛ papa wei ayɛ no a ɛyɛ Wolomo ayɛ no a you ask yourself Say where you city, where you kromo, and I say it's. What about the villages? What about the villages? Yemu bebre dodo no ayanko ho. Radio presenters, journalists. Yemfa yenin chrewo. I'm sure a lot of things are going on like this. I'm out for that 12 years. Edida bahad in painful. And it's very, very sad. Very, very, very sad. Because you see, Upa Ghana, no, we don't pay much attention to the children, the teenagers, to the young adults. We don't pay attention to them. I mean, Pankasa. I know I cannot see. Even the rural areas are even worse. And sadly, because say sitting po, Nungwa, any Flagstaff house, and wow, you can jog. You can just do jogging from Nungwa to a friend is saying a Jubilee house. The only is so about basi Teshi, when you are busy, a friend is a Bema camp, and one, where do we 37, where do we? And he imagines that somebody is doing BB at TCC. One ferry or when through when Busasa Maran the same. The two means so also no per virgin. Ada bear money and then da. Some people are wicked. Robert, happy Easter. Some people are very wicked though. To think about this, evil. You Charlie, you think about this is evil. Remember you. Honestly, me found you boat you because you be ignorant. What you say? Because these things are very, very dirty that we should not entertain in our society. We should not entertain things like this. But you see, Ghana krono de hiano yam fire no ntumu nkan. Ensemu a ehu hia no. Ene ye gi ahoɔden ne ye mmere ka ne kɛseɛ pa. Into where your society no more. That is why politicians always take advantage of us because the SMNU me ye dwene ho. Ye nwene ho. The SMNU me no ye de ano ka no. Ye mfa ya no nka. Eko a SMNU me no kuma ye ho no. Ye nkoma ye ho. Ne bia ye kuma politicians. Ani ye kuma omu wie nso a na omu nso a de egya ye ho. I mean chairman ye otu aba. De bia ye de ahomode ne kuma politicians. Ye kuma omu wie nso a na omu egya ye ho. Na ye bre. I mean chair bossman. Bossman there was it. Ghana is not a complete country. Wakasa same way is a complete no cray. A complete as anke mubi no. You two batam but no be crew. Okay, we school in Quebec back. So who come back now one better my men papa. And no offer. Any union. Happy Easter Niyama. This is definitely not acceptable. What do you say? Linda page happy Easter. Well, you know, it's not acceptable. And I know, sir, the people of Teshi and Nungwa, Archery, happy Easter. I know, sir, the right thing, said by now, Nunca, IGP, Dampari, or you're very effective. By now, I saw called Nungwa. What do you say? And then said, I'm a kind of so. We know national security. By now, the national security should be at the place investigating the matter. Yati say abrantie bi wo America ne din de eye Puff Daddy ana Didi. America for the omekacho nobu mbekacho. See Homeland Security akonifia ko reading the fee searching for eye omate say efie ho no or the child trafficking omate say or yen you may be a ensem fata. Homeland Security say omati say until they've gone there to do their investigations. Papa ni fie into my ready did the fie am match in makra. These are the job you need the Ghana Bureau of Investigations or National whatever Bureau of whatever about investigations. This is what you need them. What do you say? By this time, they should be there visiting the Wolomo, the Nungwa Wolomo, and questioning him, making sure so that the state will take charge of the girl and protect the girl. Sandy again or UK. Akrano mami or papa, you bet you almost so. They've gone against the law of the country. So the state will take charge of the child until we do 18 years. No, I pay your person pay. So child protection will come in. You see, social welfare will be there. I mean, share of fire, greetings of fire. Some come away and you say, wow, we are Ghana, you know, here on our woody. But one why I won't say protector of political party. And in common, you've been blinded by politicians into or trying Dr. Rebecca kind this as some not MPP na ni agi na NDC wofu no edi matem or trying say Dr. Rebecca asama for MPP ho a na NDC ni agi oti ase na MPP we di matem. But on ka say sa 12-year-old girl yi senko ye me ba na me sika na wo be ware no a assems ben na meka edi na meye. What do you say? Jataba said the man has to build a new house for the lady, not only taking her for granted. You see, it's not even about even building a new house, crap. But you see, the laws must work and must deal with people like this old man and ensure the protection of the young girl. And by protecting the young girl, the state must, adopt the young girl and take care of the young girl. There is a video about, I think it's a British young boy, afraid police. And also ne maame hano. Ne maame yede de goodness. I'm just saying video. And the system, the police service came in, and our child protection agencies, children welfare for came in. Kafkas, they came in. Into Abino, Aji Akwadan, no de Akranako, care home. What you say? Yesha Akwadan. Abine the Bohunka. Now, in UK and elsewhere in Europe and America, on 18 years, and the reason why I can say Akwadan 18 years, you place emphasis on 18 years, and say, so when you're 18 years, now you're below 18, you are a property of the state, you are a property of the country. But minim se Ghana, you didn't see a casa ambrana, you didn't see a kind of track, in TNC adopted by us, ABI and TSC. What I say, I can buy ABI and TSC. As a chain, we are crana when 18 years, now you're below 18, you are a property of the state. And the Abani and say, Wajiakora. Now, guess what? Akrana war children home one. The ninja, wafene mame, and will call back to the mame fee. Anna a year children home one. And paying for no one. A fair police say Akwadana connect back to the mame. Guess what? Send Ghana get was who are one day sending one. Me Ghana the son and give a cameboa. Oh, wakone my mother and the munjan way. The police had to come in, drive to the child's home. Guess what they did? They evicted the child forcefully from the Miami fee back to the children home. Yeah. You see, I say a fabibia enisuo. When it comes to things that are of physical, you're fun to say a normal. When it happens, it happens. And we believe in things that are not we believe in things that are too much spiritual. Things that but we believe in it like heavens and hell. We believe in things that are not really, they don't really make sense. Things that really make sense, we don't believe in it. And one of the biggest issues and problems of our nation, what do you say? The Akwadawe, Ninsemi, a sissy baby bebre wakana. Amanfo me no ka se ebi mu da so a wo mo guso a wo mo ye mo fa nkwada. What you say? But because the law is not effective in much, people get away with such crimes, such behavior. These are barbaric behaviors. This is dirty. This is nasty behaviors. What you asking? Who protect the children? It is the state that protects the children. I hear dear. She said, we don't care. But you see, a society that does not care about their children, they will always fail. You will not get any better. You see, once an Ukrainian will grow up becoming timid, bitter, wicked, full of, pains, hatred. Because you don't expect them to grow up to love you. You see? And every psychologist would tell you, who they acquire fast attitude could do some stage beer. Forget it. Komisam Michi House. Who they inquire fast antibia way more. So I used to have a certain Ghanaian lady Oba Kruma na doing me edwumenti me behia no na enkomodidie because oware na se be ma eba ne nchen a ni kunu na eba ne nchen a o ma ne mma ne nchen wo ewo empem o ma ne mba ne nchen wo mpem Kofi Osemchi o ma ware all right to but se be ma ne eba ne nchen a ade asa no a be ma ne ntumi ma ne nchen. So my friend onu sabi onim say adwuma bi say Naija ye ne nneoma to help people when it comes to bees mothers nibia. And I had to speak to talking therapy. When in the you dwell on the safe side of conversation. No, I so we na adwene free nsem bi subo so no na eja red flags bi na eja ono angasa and nsem ni bi ba no angasa ba den ono angasa in her own free will so pour her heart to you. What you see? So in pouring her heart, I found out say you're raping the sa Ghana. You're raping no sa Ghana. Nti wenyini yo. Wari yo. Ni kunu ba ne nkyɛn na ɔredwane. No, he says, and the husband is a gentleman, you know. Oh, sounds one force because a UK. Me sure say give you Ghana and go be force it. Me sure say Ghana can be fu. But then I'm say UK mrano a protective man, you know. Me sure say it can be because I told the husband. The first time I knew kuno Omusa may fire Facebook no he was so happy because what otimase because no or you living proof na yere akwa ware no free Ghana back room ha no or the say be kano ha na wo dwane all because ye repu no ono an ebusuafo no an wo fa no mu ne wo fa kora ne wo fa repi no at the age of 11 okokan ya so ya akorabo ne ye bo no pamo no ma ne ama obedane abontin su ni at the age of 13 no what da bontene and I'm say owo enkwara no am body I say mpanyin body minim na me Ghana fo so me ni bo am ho enkom ho anyan dodo 13 years you repeat sir. You see a chrono there are issues or chronimo a chrono there are a lot of issues what you say but okay Kwasiano or support to NDC or no your political slave, and I would join or support to MPP or political slave. No, one mawa kwenya ma won koka. What you say? And he won't say when you knew, but she's suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Into a ticronym, we need dog. Let me tell you something here. I keep saying this, and sometimes I am a man for fun and a cha na a happy nom. Oh, Dr. Ren Kanye, hey, you need David Kanye, hey, what fire Kanye. CB. Eh? They be a me kase. And Pempi, you know, you know, ma a free Ghana, a babruchria, Oboba, Emrano, Seni Ashishin, you know. They get to know of their right and they get to know certain kind of freedoms be omono. Say, we are bear man now, hey. They will leave you because here opportunities are ewoha bebrima emma. Unlike back home, we don't create opportunities for women. Back home, you know, we are like the slave master to our women. And you know, she say, yeah, idea, but majority of our men, they go through struggle, even chop money, crano, even amico kruma ba on my chop money. So, you know, we are wired in such a way, say, Beman and Esha or Bano, and we're banning yeah, things like the man has dominion, be power, be over the woman. And some men are, because of that, they take advantage. Sabai was wrong. Only Elvis Michel, only Ghana. Now the Nephem know yet Ghanaian women too, they know how to endure. Ghana for my own, they know how to endure. I call them endurance. Maybe from endurance. Me papa friend Ghana for Emma said you should treat them as comfort. One moment you're comfortable. The umbechile will shake. Papa's man no catch them. Look, Ghanaian women will endure. On about UK, France, Germany, America. Now, Onyana want to team bibia settle man no you okay. Obechile will be man shake. Enya pen one pewu, but Osheno. The country has taught her say oh freedom. What you say? The country has taught her there are places she can go to for assistance, for help. But in Ghana, the country don't teach this 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl na ye repino. Ayabrochia, she knows where to go. Because ye dia shana si on school. Ye ne bon komo, me mako suku a ye ne bon komo. How are you? Ye omuni ni din komo normal. How are you? How are you? How did you celebrate Easter? You see, a point in time, man. Me video. Remember downstairs, and Cranbell upstairs. And I said, remember be share me corner be, me study room corner be na be am show. Na me team be, and maybe they have their headphones and maybe playing their games so they don't hear me. Because there was a time in Koranico school, my father shouts a lot. Yes, daddy shouts a lot. Ghana one could be so one and over have that interaction, that teacher people interaction. Yeah. No, have you cry teacher no be taking it serious. Or be passing on to the appropriate authority. They had to call me. Because to the child, no, they inquire papa no sorry, I know what team side. Hey, are they? Is everything okay? But you see, we don't pay attention to these things. Mila will say, endurance is far from me. All right, sis. I don't mean it in a bad way anyway. So, we don't pay attention to these things. We take everything for granted. We take like ma ubani nye bibi wo fie, onye some signs bi wo fie. Oh, Jan, oh, we were bodam. Ebiana bipolar. Onya medicine. I bet me a calming it down. Bagana no the Ebeka shows so Jan wa bodam. Yemfane kwaso yenko bompa ema. Ebi. Nyame no aye bompa ema no ama ya adwene. Ye de dwene. Ahihye abrabo no ye se ne ye nkobere. Nti ne ye wa adwene no. Ye adwene ahihye abrabo no. Nti na abrabo no ye bo se ewiase ne create 2000 years ago and 2 billion years ago amanfo abuild upon na ba bedum pempenso omo de etie. Na yen so we take everything for granted. What you say? Obi o Ghana say, until Ghana pa ye anxiety disorder. Oh, yes. A lot of road accidents they see Ghana. Cause stress disorders. Yes, this post-traumatic stress disorder. Baby. Because you need to bi wa omoma ewu wa Accra Kumasi kwan omo free UK. And I know of one guy, I don't want to mention his name. One MPP big guy here in UK. Ne maame ne papa memfa nka ne ya ebi ohwe video ya. Ko Kumasi wu Kumasi kwan so. Oba Ghana na sa kwan no ka so mfa so a wonfa. Those days are not playing Ukraine and to kwan ko Kumasi. Oh, there be. Sa Accra Kumasi kwan no kwan de there be. Obekwa kofufa baby fufro. E dia ko ra Kumasi. Kwa be kone na ma kone na matebu bumu a be baby piepie obo ase ansa na de ko ra Kumasi. Because of sa kwan. Now, we don't take things like this seriously to solve it. I don't even know how people still travel by bars of the roads without being anxious. What do I say? It's your mind, or it's your cash man, because you say, any complete country, no cry. Because I a completer. Enemre. Front page news. 12-year-old girl. Our 63. Come on, there's something wrong with the people living in the country. Majority of us. What you say? You force us, let's get rid of these old clueless pensioners. What you say? The brains of our people and they're very effective. You know, sometimes I can say, oh, these old men, we need to get rid of them. But the question is, the youth are when you're quite TV, so no. Our MPP and this, and then the youth there about to MPP and this. It is a kind. You see, we need to work on the minds of the people to get some understanding. You see, in Ghana, the problem is a lot of people don't have understanding. A lot of us are ignorant. And ignorance is a darkness. A soon. What do you say? When we say light, light is knowledge. So the darkness was upon the face of the earth. It was because the face of the earth, and there was a lot of ignorance. And that light came. Light means there was knowledge for mankind to know that this is human being, this is animal. Let me name them accordingly. And the corona etimino. A man for the one are very ignorant. A cry 8 million enim a can kind of matron nim entinu maybe I say. When you're far the cry was it as ya break and can hear fachem. A sacred your team. The enim baby a year cop. One more dear enim. And I go focus on. Let's vote for the youth. Let's vote. Let me tell you something. Who person Ghana leaders on my Babesinkono do now were young. How old was Rawlings when he did the coup d'etat in 1979 and then came back in 1981? Rawlings was young. How old was Kwame Nkrumah when he became the leader of Ghana? He was young. It's not about a matter of being young. And I'll say it to you, I was once upon a time like the people were calling for young men. And I realized it's not a matter of being young. It's not just any other person who is young. Get the person who has the understanding and has a love for the country. That is the truth. Most of the youth have no exposure to the real world, hence the ignorance and the backward mindset. And that is the thing. Low IQ. That is the conversation. Your youth be brainwashed. Look, I don't want to mention names, but I was privileged to sit on the same plane to a certain country with some MPs, both MPP and NDC, on the same flight. And sometimes people think that I don't look Ghanaian. They look also Nigerian, who say Igbo, who say I don't people Zimbabwe, who say we. I sat on the plane with these people, these MPs. My goodness. The conversation I almost have it. That's why some of us decided not to do NDC MP because I didn't know IQ no form. I know and we have lawyers sitting there watching Fala, judicial system watching. The national security will see this. We have people sitting down there. It's like a joke. It's like a grown-up team. No, you look at the youth and what they fighting for politicians. So they're fighting for development in their area. These politicians will stop their nonsense. I'm being honest with. I'm busy. I respect one particular man. I respect me. Oh, catch him so come and come. I don't want to go there because it's like I will just expose him. It's okay. Because you see, sometimes these our so you see some of these our leaders for when we say somebody a crashing, obi or tear crashing. Don't when you get obi or tear crashing or a crashing, and I would want to know maybe because your cast will be obi tear crashing. And no nkyerɛ sɛ ekura no wɔte ase no ɛnyɛ sɛ wonya basic amenities ɛnyɛ saa na ɛteɛ nti na woba nti na wobɛte sɛ yɛn nuanom bɛka sɛ wɔmeti Germany ekura ase ɛnso Germany ekura ase na ɔte no ɔwɔ nsuo wɔ hɔ clean water to drink ɛnyɛ borehole ɔwɔ connected pipe a ɛfa ɛba ne fie a ɔwɔ tap nti ɔdrinke tap water not borehole water. Ɔmfa bucket winter time ɛnka so ɔkyi akɔpɛ nsuo abu nti mpanyinfo no yɛ nkurasefo. They are not thinkers, they are not visionary people. Ɔmanim bie yɛ so me I don't regard the Mahama and the friend is about no boni ti sɛ kwakwa de bia sɛ agama lizard bawo. I don't respect them. In my eyes I don't. In your eyes you respect them. Good to you. I was just like you. I used to challenge me ma wo so. Me can't third force. See the thing. Then I Kevin Taylor come about me when I started the third force. It was a new mindset I was trying to change, bring the focus on Ghanaians and say, leave the MPP, leave the NDC. And even if you be a follower, my wife didn't be a critical thinker. What do I say? Be a follower with a critical thinker, because let me tell you something. Pardon me. I was having a conversation with a Freefa, and he shared this on a friend is saying one of his shows, and he was saying, he still admire the way I'm still talking third force. And it's like the people don't see us, we are fighting for them. And Mekaya, once upon a time, akweye adwuma ma NDC for akɔwie MPP for di n'atam saa ɛna yi wɔyɛ adwuma ma an MPP affiliated radio station, so to say. And I'll say one of the NDC big man told him, say, and Kofona will fight your mom. They don't have the understanding. They don't have the understanding. So yes, over the middle. If you are driving in the middle, you will cause accident. It is either you join the NDC or you go back to your MPP. I know if you say or go back to the MPP. Me Dr. Red, me imagine say me come back to any political party, because I have worked for the NDC before and I've worked for the MPP before. Me imagine say me go any of these two political parties. I'll still stay in the middle and I'll be causing the accident. And I want to cause the accident. Because I'm not afraid to cause the accident. I'm not. It's either you consume me or many will come to understand what I'm doing. And you see, we cannot continue without taking risk or being afraid to take risk. That is why I said third force. And you see people come, they insult me, and these people come, they think say insulting me, I mean, I'm going to stop. I'm above that. Let that place, but just because that insult. Oh, and you talk about our internet issue, NDC for we knew. I'm telling you or not, I'm telling you, say, and you talk about our internet issue, NDC will win. But go to the ground. Go to the ground. The insult is on the internet too. Or critical on the ground and see and hear what the women are saying, hear what the men are saying. A lot of people are afraid to talk because they know, so when they come and talk, even when you interview them, they are afraid to say, because they know when they say NDC, people will insult them. So people, Ghana for no, fear the delegates. No, they will be, oh yeah. Well, we thought 2020 Akufo-Addo was going to lose. A country where Akwada 12 years, worry, and nobody see it as a problem. Nobody is talking about it as a problem. There's institutions there don't even see it as a problem. Then you know, so that country is doomed. Then you know, so you, the person following the political parties, you have no future. Because majority of you people still remain in that circle. No? And it's the fact and it's the truth. So until you know your NDC, new MPP, let put on your thinking cap, see reason and question things. Why must NDC and MPs come to UK for medical checkup? Why should it happen so? Let me come even show. So we need more. The reason why I'm more loan for 4x4 no, was because Boga 4 no, 1992 constitution no, Bogas na no moba Ghana no moba wabe pra waba be twitwi toilet so to say no what you say when you sika oba no washepo cars be mienu miensa. The MPs na ye MPP and this were jealous of these bogus, so they also had to call and ask that there be amendment for them to get loan during Rawlings time, and the soldier man Rawlings also granted them. And people were giving loans to MPs for 4x4, all because Boga neba no okoni kurumu or Land Cruiser ni no or Mercedes Benz ni mo MP ne ba crash ni no on tibi munti no crash no ehunu no say we ya wan ko suku and then 4x4. So hatred, foolish jealousy. And actually since 1992 yaso so mo kwasi asem so sa abesi ne. Let me play something to you. Oh, yeah, when NDC. Other sometimes I see NDC funny go, I'm saying, no, more power, more fast strategy, be on my attempt to deal with the end means of home. I mean, I recorded this just now. I hope say, oh, yes, I hope say me. And I'll play it for all of you to listen. Because sometimes you can't, if you say, yeah, will be in a time when this, will be in a time when MPP. Masa, will be in time when this, will be in time when MPP. Will be when we say MPP and NDC now be below performing political parties. They've not been able to give you something that you, as a Ghanaian, you'll be proud of. A Jimmy and Audi Omechi. Umfa Wunyansa Nene. What do Wunyansa Junior Undi Omechi? No Krena Mekamichel. Oh, Ade, it's really Eka. Well, let's be honest and be bold and tell you people, say, who do Omechi because of Jimmy? Undi Omechi because say you NDC no a political party why you be stronko undi MPP because of my baby stronko. Undi Omechi because of Jimmy. Now let me show you one Jimmy, you know. Let me show you.
Then 8-9 year room. The room one obia me 30 minutes. Ain't no patchai. Oh, more 140 getting to 150.
140. And I won't want to show me na KG class 1 nothing for.
Patchai.
Now, but soon as your mouth is a need back salary and nothing, your mouth classes need na amount.
Patcho, you papa, who pay salary no money to yaman.
And I saw you now. I don't do that.
Patcho, there be.
And what be 3 years? Why? Who know Mawa?
Patcho, there.
Patchai. Now, to wait.
Who know what the money?
And I'll
Patchai.
Into classroom the way you see.
Patchai.
You know my passport.
Nina, ya bona pata. The ya more high.
And what
says scorpion or one of the say.
Sir,
who are says they say yes way. Or say more pipe.
No more petition.
Or one money. Yeah, the Tiano. Yeah, the Netian is here. No can at the sushi. And the other I was second stage. The first third stage. And I was look at. Oh, Miss Sabine P. Some bread. And class said in putting cow bank. I wasn't a yama be brave. They say I highlight in New York. So I just say, affirm, I just a pure water now, and when I open school. And so say, I want Kadia, may you see the actual one. Echo me one, me bread.
Well, I'm the one who school. No, I can't be in the bread. In this able vision of a subject, so I don't know books and I'm not there.
Only books, many books are me pet. Neo bet you have a Kwame. And ya classroom, this one, mamma, me pet. Neo one and Pabua, who will only be back from Shampabua. If you want that, there to watch it, and you got some rest from Peso Beba. And diamonds for your new books. Near my baby, and I have no so. I want to be moving from America. It's from Manifest.
Let's not go. Okay. Mimi number is 054.
MPP no any NDC no woyen Afram Plains since 1992 Afram Plains wo omo to omo ba de bia ma NDC. Now since 1992 Afram Plains for Atuabama NDC sir. Now, let me place the emphasis on this video. Now, I'll marry it into the reason why I'm me. I say, me Kasama MPP ni NDC. Now, this video now, I wish I know. 3 years ago, Obi contacted Mama Ba. Mama Ba. I know they were two yenim. Say, Omu Yamwa. Yanko na almost school na do baby na akasa omenya roofing no na edin pa teachers ne ba omukọ teacher bia bia na omukọ ye no omunye ye no omukasa ukọ me old Facebook Dr. Rena na me almost about close to 60,000 people about almost a year or two, almost a year and a half ekoya omagia omo en release mamia almost 1 year in years TMA ye bon hu NDC MPP OBMF. Who is suffering now? Eja John Mahama bawo enye Akufo-Addo bawo eye wo ye ni no awodi MPP ni NDC echi wona wo suffer mona mo ble John Mahama say rinketi am de mo mabekọ Canada am de mo mabekọ abrochire say ye Ghana mpo a they will go to the best of schools. Now one swear. A MPP a woman do mabekwa abrochire. Now one swear. You see your foolishness. You see the stupidity you guys are more here. Let me say, MPs, both MPP and NDC, will catch them be plain. The day the people will get sense, that day the politics of Ghana will change. MPP and NDC, MPs, and the Kasa Cemetery. The chef is the country. Some of our classmates or ministers, MPs, you are worrying yourself. The people are ignorant. And we want them to remain ignorant. Because the more they are ignorant, and a man for big pine, and yasika, and they are the pay. But mono, some of you say a party na someone, ye time party, no, a Jimmy, because one who yansan who say, party no, a ye Ghana Japadian, ye Yasha woman, sir. A Japadian, young one with Japadio, maybe Dr. Remis with Japadia count. Tis a woo kasa, mamma quine a kasa. But some me Cassana will be dimatema who were Jimmy, because we're Japadian won't buying. Me come at Jenny, because Japadiano. I am so many Abby, and John Mahama near Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia Munkwadia. I am so many Japadi. And that is why me say, me, I will stay as third force. Whether some of the third force be bow, some info being bow, me say me a third force. Because I have started something. At least my dream. But when you say MPP and this name Boame, Boame crew mindful, Boame. I mean, chill, baby. Maybe chill, what you be? Yeah. And then was it Enra? Enra. And I mean, my godfather be didn't come. And my godfather on MPP when this you need to come back, they come and visit him. My godfather MPP when this you but they visit the man. say Kofu, John Mahama, why they come to UK, they pay respect to him. I say, now, a banner sign any Obi eti Ghana, and the law, the law firm, 10%. And were all illegal mining na air cost nyina. Now what 10% ni we are, ya some an extra additional 5% into the quality Ghana no, what 15% a free. Baby abemu see you to go the beer or Ghana asasi su bia. And oboni pa koni di nchire. O si na no obaye. As we kwesi ada obaye. Me ni di nkomo na say eye. Why ye bi eye. Amu say Ghana fo nsuo dodo. Asama ni pa koni ka che me godfather and say, oh, I say Ghana fo nsuo ye. Yes, say wo nsuo no mo fizi yes say wo nsuo ha. Enko mbe sorry. Villages na yes say wo nsuo no. So mu GDC yes say wo nsuo a mbe sorry. Listen, no. And you see, they know you people. Some of them do one. We are quasi for. I mean, child, the entire your friend Onipa. I sorry for your friend Nipa as in nine. Obi said, so the third force will not send their awards to abroad. Now one question here will be say, why didn't so the third, Wajiatum say it's okay for MPP and NDC to send their children to abroad way or a party defender will be defending. I dream of officer or Bekanya Sasemo officer and Yansa 7 or Bekase. Oh, so the third force will not send their parties to. My third force will not send any they themselves say they will stay in the country. But they mono Yatitimo says slaves. NPP and DC follow. Yatati says slaves. When they are slaves, yatati wono. Yamama who say mono, mon sem fata, ne biasi amobe ye follow back. Itimu madwene no. Tumu no mon brain de bibi papa bi anim. Itimu de mujili sa mahama e deserve papa. Mujili se Akufo-Addo ma e deserve papa. Mujili se Bawumia ma e deserve papa. Itimu no mujimi intino. Anytime we are mo yes oh and mo finding every foolish way to defend your NDC and MPP. Eye Jimmy o. Mo Jimmy. Mo ye sheep. Mo ye meh. Mo say okwa sorry e friend. Church members ni sheep. Pastors, every church members sheep. Oh, this is my sheep. Oh, this is my sheep. Now sheep knows me Jimmy yes, sheep, oh sheep. Oh, periasi in our boy where Jimmy a sheep. The dumbest animal on earth a sheep. Anything a frog say sheep, no. When in the inter, sheep don't lead. In nine, omuni leader. Obi the leadi wo into okocha wo mutimpa. Omo di na chi say zombie. Into who baby Sam say, oh, so the one I need to say, one say, why Jimmy? Why Jack to say, where Jimmy for? Because I say, my question is, I know crow. Maybe I'm quite right now, almost share the idea, saying your fail. Bah, and this near people to my ding. And into America, Charles, as I am important one. And your MP since 1992, a NDC and a winning our Afram places, service in there. And to me, no, wow. Me say, look, I will continuously talk about third force. Me say NDC, me say some guys say I am MPP followers or my Jimmy, NDC followers or my Jimmy C and MPP followers. I'm being honest to you people. Me say MPP followers do not Jimmy, but you see NDC followers and Jimmy C MPP followers. NDC followers or my Jimmy C MPP followers. To one, they see in their eyes and say, we don't deserve such things. We should continuously suffer. And that is what MPP and NDC are planting into the heads of their followers. So their followers not think say, As for us there, we don't deserve better, but Mahama deserve better. Ask yourself, say Mahama no, na or the man and man on the money deserve better. Who natural resources no, and na one would deserve better. Inti Mahama will be free so no assign box site their money near a friend is saying Ibrahim Mahama, and yet some of us we spoke against it. A kufu do be ye PDS or their money near mensan say ye, and yet adia enye equiapim fusi enye. That is the reason why you won't see me talk for NDC or talk for MPP. No. And I've got friends. MPP or NDC, I've got friends. And they know where I stand. Maybe program, I can bring them on Rainbow Radio, NDC and MPP. They call me to bring them. They for Mabi. They beg me. I've decided I will do a program. You know the number of people that are listening to the Rainbow Radio UK. Facebook, any numbers. So when I finish and my team tells me the numbers of people listening via DAB+, the number of people who were driving and listening to 92.4 FM, and then Alexa, and then TuneIn, is all over the world. Europe, Alexa, you can listen to it. Europe, you can listen to it. Guys, let me be honest with you. Hey, we are not doing this for anything. We are doing it because we love Ghana. What do I say? So who is going to give our forefathers who were enslaved dignity, a sense of dignity? I watched a video about one guy, and he was talking about how Nebuchadnezzar far or how any attitude. Now catch and will say, never again. Now, if you let me even give you the Colgate story, Colgate out if you choose, the paste Colgate out if you choose. Colgate said to himself, never again, because Nebuchadnezzar because of poverty, because of sika or the better drew. So no Nebuchadnezzar first started to move. He had a dream, he had a vision. Your forefathers were enslaved. Some were taken to Jamaica, Bahamas. They scattered your forefathers, your heroes. And you see no sense. You see no reasoning in your thinking to say, so let me for once give myself a sense of dignity. Sometimes I know between us and videos are more good Ghana for anymore. Say and I'm say shut up. NDC and MPP. Why am I good Ghana for anymore? Saying NDC and MPP politicians. Well, politicians you good Ghana for anymore. Sana periana na jui. Omene na IMF for muji loni. Me na maybe good Ghana for anymore. Say. Well, President Akufo-Addo odi kokonsa. E kan ko for honsem ka Burkina for honsem de America for. Onu kura wo good Ghana ni mase. Wo ye nkrase for. When ten you maybe asi. If you ask no, why am I saying you follow back, sir? You see, you've not gotten to the understanding of this world. If you are not no, won't ask you. Akwesi bruni, what ten di asi. And you know the number. Asazia at this way, it's about dominion. Dominion. That is why today you still see Israel and Yamina wo friend no, omo kontokwa, just to have a plot of land to be. The Mamen can say just a plot of land. They are fighting over a space, a place to live. They are fighting 400 years from the days of Moses. Free a year. A friend is saying, Mizrimono. Besine. The Israelites are still fighting. Oh, they are what you wanna. Oh, politicians, no. The citizens are not even fighting. Instead of you to fight the politician and say, Mr. Politician, give us a better life. Do something right so that our mothers will have clean water to drink. Who free them? Who share video say, "Oh my man, we don't want to go baby. I bo say, which camp MP minister wo, you MP wo, you minister wo, you sorry for wo, you imam for wo. Obi ehunu nyansa nka say no. Abrochire no eye care home. Adan ye nana no ye bo wo mo e from abefo. We jiminti o support to MPP NDC wayaye wayaya. Wo de ni ye jimiye. Say ka woni nyansa na wadwini no ye polish ho amawa kabun say aden boni benko abrochira me wa me ye adwuma wo care home me hwe mrewa ehwe nkokora eye adwuma enya krono ade na me maame no mo eye a friend say gambaga omo de ache omo good fi mu a ye bo omo ye so omo ya abaifo enti we omo kowu a omo be hira wo man Ghana omo anokora bobo ye ndua omo anokora be kese yen aden on sorry o who's this politician echi. The politician is not fighting for you. The politician is fighting for their children, their wives. That's it. Government of chaos and disaster and force. Thank you. Let me tell you, Yamubino. Sure. Now can say I don't know. Maybe Ejuma we are me, you know. Minim dear me you. But I am not a follower. Dear me you know. I'm not a follower. What do I say? Happy Easter. Dear me, I'm not following. No. I'm a leader with people with like minds. And and with people who love us and they support you. What do I say? Say Betty say gomo. She say and the panka samo nobu mo. What do I say? Ajua from Paul Mamo, Jikanza mo. We Filida mo. We have like-minded people. Omu follow ye. Wahana ye jumano. Godfred Kwabladie wom and omu follow Yvonne mo. Friend is saying Evelyn mo and omu follow. Look, let me tell you something. Me. I'll be honest with you today. When MPP came to power in 2000 and a friend is saying in 2016. Kufuado 17 or by power. Some of us were considered say we should come to Enzima to become DCs. Some of us. And Bonzo was tipped to become a minister. Some of us. Because we're young, we are young, vibrant. But just like one of my friends, Kumi, the same thing. I remember Kumi was giving me the advice. I was eager to go. And Kumi said, Nyabotre, steady, and you come to your realization. Just take your time. Take time. And I'm back because Kumi was somebody. He was tipped to be a friend. Saying, this finance minister, Ken Oforiata, need aid, special aid. Kumi, student, London School of Economics. And they cried or a friend is saying, maybe in family what fancy cry away. I will need to lawyer to one of these big banking companies. But we've realized that these people, when you follow them, you become like them. And you cannot yes, I was some ideology, you know. It's difficult. It's difficult. I won't lie you. Some of us love the country to the extent to say we want best for the nation Ghana. No. For me to support NDC, I'll sleep. I'll be like John. I will be like Rick Van Winkle. What is hiding it? I won't take that. Go and research. For me to support NDC, I'll be like Rick Van Winkle. I will sleep. When I open my eye, then you tell me there's financial freedom in Ghana. Then I will open my eye and say hallelujah. But some of us can't follow this NDC and NPP. I can't. I've done it. I've seen it. It's not like my near you. And I know who they are. They don't mean well for the country. I'm being honest to you. If they mean well, I will tell you. They don't.
Let me tell you something. I see people talk about Jomama and Saglame Jomama and UGMC. You people don't research. You don't common research. And they Google at that room. Those days I am you know. Not Google new. At time we want to be research back where you crown. Brown our brain. Unim go for course. I be fret. A phone card. I be my papa no mami at Toma. Go for be fret. Just to get the correct information to make sure say what be here. And then they say Google at that room, type here, you can just get some then you just find a different word and other things so that you don't be like you are plagiarizing somebody's friend's words and speech. That's it. King kind. And a John Mama will see Saglam. Who told you said John Mama or why this is Saglami? Who told you said John Mama and I see UGMC? Sometimes we don't want to go there, please. But it's hard a bit decent because you see, majority of you people are ignorant. And I'm saying is that a population of 35 million, 10 million cannot read and write. 15 million people are dumb on IQ of form. 20 million people, according to a friend is saying, we are seeing now I've been what form Ghana 20 million for I've been what form. How can such a country progress? Unless we give the people the education that they so desire. Unless we tell them to read and learn what they have been taught in schools. Unless we have to tell them that, no, look, brothers and sisters, let us be real. Let us stand up and say that, no, from henceforth, we are demanding what? The best things for our nation. Whether it is MPP or NDC, whether I'm a follower of NDC, I will still speak truth and ask John Dramani Mahama certain questions. If I'm MPP, I will ask the questions because I want to get the best out of them. Uko school. Yemubino. Yeko school. One thing I learned from my grandfather, and my grandfather told me this when I was young. He said, and I said, look, the only thing that cancels insult is results. And I have kept this till this day. I have kept it. I always go for the results in a good way, not the bad way. I will make sure I get that result because some result now people will insult me. We've become a ridicule and insult to the world because we don't have the results as a nation. Today, look at what the Chinese people are doing in our land. Look at what the Chinese people are doing. Because we don't even give ourselves the needed results for our people to be proud of and say that, yes, we are proud of this particular result. Tell me what you've gained out of the gold that the God gave us, the Nananum gave us. Tell me. Tell me. You don't even have good schools with materials, with the needed, infrastructure, with the needed equipment. And school, everyone will say, these are, oh, wow, this is a school I want to always come. Na scorpions and snakes, they are pon school, 2024. You are still doing NDC and MPP. And you are not questioning. And you are not asking yourself. I'm got you so and I saw my no hey, shut up, because the land of the Singaporeans did not even get 1/4 of the natural resources you have. But go and ask their citizens. They don't go and fetch borehole water to drink. Pipes are being connected to their homes and they have taps. They turn on the tap. They drink fresh water. They turn on the tap. They don't drink borehole water. And maybe similar. Look at streetism. I did a story years ago in 2006. Streetism. Ghanaians are no more than were 8,000 on the street of Accra in 2006. I remember John Ejekumku 4 times. 8,000 Ghanaians were sleeping on the street of Accra. And Mobo. You've not lived in Accra. The city of Accra will go there and watch the city of Accra. And then you Uti Accra, Kotema Station. People are sleeping on the road. Bare road. Yes, and yes, da patasio, and you're quite womoda. You two, a Tema Station. A phone when you are any panadao. within them, with the free one in them. A friend is saying, Makola market, what in Namak, in them, Kingsway, in Namak, in them, cycle, and afford that bounty. Why should it be so when the country has the resources, the materials to build houses for the people to live? And you want to come and tell me I should do MPP and NDC? Now, a class of over 130, only and we have the armed forces sitting down there collecting their salaries every month. We have the police service people collecting salary every month. The prisons officers sitting. No, you see, let me tell you something. The wisdom of the Babylonians, because they didn't want us to be like them, the Babylonians. Until they only just gave us the so-called education, classroom education. Go there. Learn the theory. Come, don't be a practical man, because the day you become a practical person, you will stop coming to his country. So ya chrawo konakosia the abeke the afege konakosia a lion has a tail, he has a big head. And only ya chrawo name the part of a grass cutter, name the part snow and winter and ya chrawo. But one child say, how can you add value to the gold that you have? How can you add value to your cocoa? How can you add value to your natural resources? Nobody teaches you. You don't even know what it is. You don't even know acquire metal. Wouldn't even say metal. No, hey, metal in free heaven by you. And yet, so above metal. Metal comes from rock. A buba and a free boo. It won't say be a metal. A buba and a fat process. Go chain and a buba. A dirty underground. Everything beneath us is gold and diamond. Yet our people gallivanting, walking on the desert in search of greener pasture. Desert so near nam near greener pasture. Yanya yasas near greener no, and then I'm so any greener pasture. There's something wrong with us. You can do your NDC. I've got no problem with you. You can do your MPP, but allow me also to do my third force. Allow me. It's a freedom of association. I don't want to belong to what you have started, because what you have started, I was once upon a time a passenger on your boat, and I cannot be with you. That is why Imubinyati has said, okay, we will just start this conscientizing our people. Let them have the understanding first. Because the day the Ghanaian will realize what goes around them, the Ghanaian will question you, the politician. And I'm being honest. It was just like that in the days of the French Revolution, the Napoleon Bonaparte's time. It was like that. It was like that the same way here in the United Kingdom. It was like that. Until people started conscientizing people. Until people started telling people, we cannot live like this. We cannot live like this. We cannot live like this. There is a new way we can do things. There is a new way we can do things. Since the days of the Romans' introduction of latrine, till date, go to secondary school, people are still using latrine. Do you know the year the Romans introduced latrine? Till date. Ghana people still use latrine. Go to the other day, I was telling you, say, oh, the Kojade, everything made in UK, Germany, Vietnam, China, made in. Bibi Jadi bia. Apart from apatoyo, I mean, a woman would run out the fufu. Now be sweat to say the may sweaty be. The acne made in. Microwave made in. A friend is a blender made in. Dear made bibia spoons to crab made in. Toothpick crab made in. Who dear who made in the na you know, they come on in Wakaton, no be able to say, I'm made in Ghana, be wo baby. Now, me who say made in Ghana, no, I show me crying so what, maybe means to made in baby or Ghana. What can be woeful on penocre? And I don't mean who say, my father, a young guy, a year Kwame. Eugene, when you accident, wakoda UGMC, Behe, a year NDC for, and I say, Umudina Temu and Yomo Jao no any. I'm saying, and I'm cramming in the park or catch the Kwame Eugene, say, Kwame a post is a picture of Fabra Bunting. Yan shady and call for Becca. Munim the park or cancer, I said, Kwame, ye when yan shady amount for Becca. NDC for instead of them to even use their brain and say, oh, and then I mean, a musician, a friends, or a huge follower, or Yari, Koda UGMC, painful, Munsisi Bibia Kasia say, and Kamahama and Sia Mamma and Kabako, Mahama, time at Tamils, sign contract for UGMC hospital. No, Mahama, not in him, dear, no way. Huh? No way. Would you be piano? Be what Ghana piano? I had the politics. Internal be cocoa. I have politics. MPP for your rally and NDC for your rally. And go see that thing. Yes, son, because yes, son, and maybe Baba Bedua, you better come. Afraid ye. I can't be many to say the Equade UK businessman be a denica. Yen Pianisi come farmer. Not Ghana Airways be do UK. Not businessman is a medicine to a year Ghana Airways. So my Ghana Airways into. And Pap what a year a friend is saying a year permission every the court man court is who boys and Pap found to a year plain so just a see cana one more do no or my baby a can. That's a canon boy saying. This is a canon put into £5 million. Ghana Airways in what the Santos. I will be Kurum UK assembly maker. Ghana Airways now. Kwame Nkrumah de baya na call Lebanese full crew na enenam the whole of Africa the Mayan the pride me kasa Kwame Nkrumah ye perfect there be ono so one na so ono me maka na so no maka enye so ye me na 90 mekata so my mumu so there be Kwame Nkrumah also add in many ways. But then Ghana Airways impo one more amako school am so mo ko Yale, Cambridge, Harvard me am kasa Oxford me fa be wona me and from Oxford ni me wona me oba wo me mama me ono Oxford no koye ono be wie school ni ama na adwuma dada nti Oxford em fa be wona me yenso ko school papa ni bi em fa be wona me ye de me po bi odi na adwene odi ayewe empuntu aba aye ABCD ye nya mfaso o man mu no Ghana fo nya mfaso eno na me frɛ na adwene enye de ba na ye de ama ho kyerɛ bebre na aba eno so free ibo video yi ma we say wo enye MPP ampeso aso na ga say MPP Anadiana and this MPP ayama asante sanso na dia na NDC nso ayama voter region for any Afram Plains for any northern region for ho na eso unu say se MPP mponya bibi papa ma omodofo na se NDC nye bibi papa ma omodofo dia any third force nyemfa ya adwene bebom ne ndwene ho ye ne ye tia bruchiri yemfa ya adwene nkambum. Let's create a particular one platform be one more America one more Europe yen create one platform. Let us be meeting like minds yemfa adwene e kwan be so ne be fa ye be ko ye kurum ne make sure say yen na o man yemfa nsha yensa na o man no yen make sure say we will be the people leading our people because the people are being led by people who are ignorant. Omoni abrofotna no mo ho so obitumi ko abro obitumi ko meeting bi woni broni ko afi na ne ho ohu abrofo na ne ho popo na ne refree ne messages obekenkan ne refree ne ayi echesensem basa bobroja koso akoshishia ye magzongo back mo akoshishia abrofo bi na wo ne na tena sintine ahopopo ohu broni ne ho popo o chia no ne ho popo osuro wontimi and negotiate deals abema ne mamfo no enwato wo mo o negotiate ano ye 10%. Broni ndi onyansa o memfa me oil nyina ama no emra kofo ehu oil ewo Ghana ye wie negotiation italo ye wie na kofo sign agreement of 45% de ama Ghana kofo be free so na pan oja 35 Atamils fufu into ata ono de 35 no jana sa John Dramani Mahama ebe free so na ye 35% away oil mu na akwa ko do 15% ekufu ado ene o de akose 10% asese ti se ekufu ado nya chinchina member support ma na enye ntina 1 million for to abatia no de abiem no de no tifia wehia yes, on Kumbi, I'll say 4 years. I answer no. Mahama 4 years, 6 months. When you 4 years, when you 6 months, you crack an you know. Kufadu medium, menu ya jatu, and koye. And idiot man can a boy. And intimate movie a chance, face the country. When you know now, traveling ticket, mammy call Spain, or a share face the country as you won't traveling ticket, mammy. Maybe and ya won't soon I catch a freedom fighters for some fix the country with USA. And ya wo na walk catch them you. You freedom fighters and money fix the country with USA. And ya wona catch say you knew Katechi any Captain Smart mo and conquer face the country no fire on 44 any atiako said mo any a friend is saying Nana Shady, Dr. Nana Shady mo and ya wo Tubana ye cancer. Fanasa, we are not here to do your NDC and MPP. When you're NDC and MPP here, fine. Don't now go there. But we say NDC and MPP now. Why you know? We'll be a better UK. Ya won't or buy ya. I buy any Tianica or what? I buy any Sheno. I buy any Shakoda. Wa Ghana. I buy any Tiaoka or Shawma. Huh? Nyakufumpu no buy no car say ya kwa was so cry free NDC time kwa was one out ya. Ya monchire ma yanya ya. Anya say sanka mo kana mo ka mo NDC ni mo MPP no ka meka say okay ene ma memfa NDC ni MPP no. Memfa na no kra South Africa ba ye hwe na no South Africa ba ye. Ye nuanom South Africa ko fa weni kwhwe ye Johannesburg ko Cape kwhwe. Odi kwa abonten so ko South Africa. Ikesilelele Africa la kona kwhwe wo mu krum omutonyo ko mu krum na kwhwe go there see enya Europe ko South Africa here correct under Rollins any a friend is saying me ankasa me papa na adwuma mu panyini e wa Ashanti Goldfields at that time my father general managing director of Anglo Gold Ashanti those days my uncle a friend is saying Elima those days obuasi no omoton AGC fufufu they said your moton said you mami you dende ton AGC fufufu ya afina beka chem na and I mean and that's a so obuasi nye kru papa nkofo ye omuba ya na efiri se nkomunim nyansen anda kutu a champon wo hunu say abrofo no sisi ye nti kutu ka say woni bibi gold ye me gold we are dancing ni untimi ntu na wo ma me 50% a ko kru and ono kra sa 51% buy echi o he otimi se no abrofo no se me sisi wo mdodo nti owe ya no so ke odi nya hwe 51% no efiri na akwedi wasa ache 2% nti mo mfa 52 na me mfa 49 mo mfa a friend is 51 na me mfa 49 and akutu a champo sign such an agreement e de ma Ghana for kutu a champo free so a Jerry John Rollins bet na Liman buy ya ono buy kura less than 3 years jato jato ama Liman one tono jato be pamo Liman e wa bontin so Liman pan kese bebrebe a oye jato be pamo na e free say jato ba obeye bibi papa jato ka chere manfo jijiji nkofo edan ne nyoma oboase ne kumase osi because two water closet ewo Rollins be free so mon ko hwe ni fear we easily gone how many water closet mon can a killer like him when Timi Ambambe takes 19 years of Ghana Rollins and Timi Ambambe transforming Ghana and you still did there and you're like NDC MPP please do your thing let me do my thing. What I say, woman who believe in my ideology will follow because that is who a leader is. Me, I'm not here searching for followers. The people who believe in what I say, they will follow. The people who believe in what I'm talking about, they will follow. That is the mark of a leader. Yesu Christo be wiase no. Wanka say gidi o fan kofo bebre di na chi o. So woni mo a. What I say, Yesu Christo or ye wonders bi. Or ye wonders no of 12 disciples and okoche pan any fish. Or yeah, wonders ni we na ade chin ye no na sorry the disciples no they grew over 100%. We was happy me na so obi anko ne baby na on kind of 12 disciples no because he knew say he was dangerous with the people who were following him that a lot of them were fake people like a lot of you followers you people started following us because we were doing face the country we were lambasting and bashing this Akufo-Addo government so many of you thought to say we NDC people. When I said no go for we my third force and be to pay because in MPP and this then I just shifted the idea said no from face the country let it be third force and see abua I see an out third force no what the back when we dying abua we are disappointed MPP for hey Majiatum, we are disappointed. Who are disappointed that you still want to Muhammad to come back? Who are disappointed in Tinausi MPP in Kona and this in Brown? So you're also equally a disappointed Ghanaian. Your political party member. We are disappointed. Because these politicians, if we follow them, we will always follow them to our own peril because they will not defend the country for us. And today you see how Ghana is being, maybe a Ghana, you see it. Me, I'm doing my third force. You love me, come and enjoy, come join us. Only boom, the night train. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, is Ren. Nyame nka ho obade nhyira. Nyame adom a yebetwe nkomo. Bank holiday ewo UK. I'm sure say Ghana so a holiday. Easter holiday. May the resurrection of God through his son Jesus Christ resurrect all your brains that is dead. And may every wishes that you wish, let it be granted to you by the God that you believe in him. Thank you. Have a good night.